Welcome back to our series on the 9 ways to make next year your best year. We've been unpacking practical strategies to help you grow, and over the next 5 days, we're going to continue to build on these insights. But remember, the goal isn't to adopt all 9 ideas, just to pick a couple that resonate and stick with them. Today's focus is the 5th way you can make next year your best year, and that is to adopt a morning routine. A well-structured morning routine has been a game changer for me. Not only does it help me feel more organized, but it also helps me start my day with clarity, with focus, and in the right mindset. Me setting time aside for a morning routine actually stemmed from years ago when one of my business mentors taught me something very important called the golden hour. The golden hour is that first uninterrupted hour of the day that's dedicated to setting the tone before the busyness begins. Now, for me, this hour includes my morning reading, includes setting up planning my day like we talked about in video 2, and, of course, my first cup of coffee, which is a very important part of my morning. But I found that the way that I start my mornings often determines the direction of the rest of my day. Think about it. If your day starts chaotic, rushed, reactive, that energy is going to follow you. But if your day starts calm and focused and intentional, you're more likely to stay productive and present and in control. Now, your morning does not have to look exactly like mine, but it should serve you. The point is that starting your day consistently helps you be focused and helps you to accomplish more. So something I believe you should consider is, how do you typically start your day? Are your mornings setting you up for success, or do they leave you feeling rushed and unprepared? If it's the latter, I think having a routine could be a big improvement in your next year. So let's look at 5 steps for creating a morning routine that works for you. The first step is to identify your morning goals. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve with my mornings? Is it more energy? Is it better focus? Or is it maybe a calmer mindset? If you need help clarifying this, remember your goals will guide your routine. The next step is to choose a few key activities. Here's where I want you to think about 3 to 5 activities that align with your goals. Examples are things like exercise, eating a healthy breakfast, journaling, reading, it could be planning for your day. It could be a number of different things. But I want you to take some time to think through what makes you feel prepared and energized whenever you start the day. Step 3 is to start small and build consistency. Don't overhaul your mornings overnight. Start with 1 or 2 of your choices and then build the others in gradually. Consistency beats intensity every time. The 4th step is to set a consistent wake-up time. Now, this is one that I resisted and struggled with, but it has made a world of difference. This is where you try to wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends. This consistency over time is going to help you regulate your internal clock. Now, the final step is to eliminate distractions. This one might be the second hardest for me after waking up at the same time every day. But this is where you avoid checking your phone, or you try to not jump straight into emails first thing in the morning. Why? Because we want to give ourselves some space to focus on our routine without the digital noise. So let me give you an example of what all this might look like. Let's say at 6:30 a.m. you wake up. You drink a full glass of water. At 6:35, you do 15 minutes of light stretching or exercise. At 6:50, you spend 10 minutes journaling or reading. Then at 7 a.m., you plan your top 3 priorities for the day. And then to wrap it all up at 7:10, you enjoy a healthy breakfast and maybe that first cup of coffee. That's just an example. Doesn't have to be that precise, but I wanted you to see what a detailed version would look like so that you could start creating your own. And just a reminder, your morning routine does not have to be perfect. It just needs to be intentional. Well, if this video gave you something to think about, hit that like button and subscribe to continue the journey. Then jump down in the comments section and share what's one thing that you'd love to include in your morning routine starting tomorrow. I will see you in the next video.